Welcome again. We've been learning to solve equations in one variable, and we need to make sure we can also do not equations, but inequalities. But before we actually start to solve inequalities, we need to make sure we know how to graph them and graph their solution, because inequalities have more than one solution. It's half of a line, basically. So here we have an inequality that says x is greater than or equal to -6. And it's asking us to plot it on this number line down here. So it's not too difficult to do, especially if the x is on the left side of the inequality. If the x is on the left side, the inequality kind of looks like an arrow pointing in the direction you should go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find our starting value. The starting value is the number that's on the opposite side of the inequality symbol. So we're going to go to a -6, and we're going to put a point there. And now it allows us to either make it go to the left or to the right. But again, an easy way to remember is if the x is on the left side, then that little inequality symbol points the direction we should go. Now, x is any number greater than, so don't stop. Don't just go to 5 or -5 or -4 or -3. You need to go all the way to the end till you see it forms an arrow, and then you click again. Now, this inequality has a little equals bar under the greater than symbol, because if I click on the little dot, it's going to make it either hollow or solid. If you include it, if x equals, if there's an equal sign underneath it, then you keep it a solid dot. You, in a sense, fill in the circle. So some students like to think if there's more ink, I use more ink to write this symbol, then I have to put more ink in the dot. Okay, let's do another one. Here's x is less than -2. And by the way, that's the way it's said. That's a less than symbol, because you always read left to right. X is less than -2. And since x is less than -2, I'm going to go to -2, which is right here. Don't accidentally go to 2, go to -2. And I'm going, if the variable's on the left, it's pointing this direction. Plus, think of numbers that are less than -2. Less than means -3, -4, -5, going off in that direction. Now, I don't see a little line underneath that less than symbol or the inequality symbol. That means my circle should be an open circle. So I needed to click on it again to make it an open circle. Otherwise, it would mark it incorrect, because it would have been saying it was including -2. The open circle means I'm not including the -2. So let's just do a couple more very quickly. X is greater than or equal to -8. Again, reading left to right, that's a greater than or equal to symbol. I'm going to go to -8. I'm going to put a dot there. And then I need to either go to the left or the right. But since x is on the left, the little inequality symbol looks like it's pointing in this direction. So I'm going to go all the way to the end and click there. There is a line underneath the inequality, so I do keep that circle filled in. Here, x is less than 7. Again, go to the only place there's only one 7 on the number line they show us. I put a point there. Again, x is less than, think of numbers less than 7. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 are all less than 7. So that's in this direction. Don't just go to 6 or 5. They'll go all the way out. Again, I do not see a line underneath the inequality symbol. So this circle at the very end should be an open circle or hollow. So I click on it again to make it hollow. Again, all of these, it doesn't get any harder than that. Numbers get bigger, but it's no different. I'm going to go to 85. I'm going to click there. I'm going to go x is greater than, that's the way it's pronounced, greater than, meaning numbers larger than 85. All these 90s larger than 85, 95, all the way this way. I see a little equal sign or a line underneath the inequality symbol, which means I do include or keep that filled in. Don't make it hollow. And, numbers get bigger, but it's no more difficult. -600, go to -600, click on it. It says x is greater than, but x is on the left, so it's pointing in the right direction. I'm going to go to the right. Remember, a -550 is greater than -600, because the negatives, you need to go to the right to be greater than. Going to the right is greater than. And again, I see an equal sign, so I'm going to leave the dot filled in. I'm not going to do any more because I think you guys can handle this from here. If you do have any questions at all, though, please do come to class with them and I will help you.